Hi everyone, we are going to make a bridge. So the very first thing you need to do is you need to take a look at your straws, and you need to take 10 straws and put them aside for projects later in the week, okay? So 10 straws are put aside for later in the week, and then you should have a bunch of straws, should have some paper. You are either going to need some glue or some tape or a hot glue gun. You may want some crayons or colored pencils. All right. You are not limited to these supplies. If you have in your recycling bin some soda cans that you would like to use, go right ahead. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some paper. And I would like to take my paper and make my river or ocean or bay that I would like my bridge to go over. Okay? So I just decided here is kind of where I'd like my river to start. Alright, so I have my river, and you want to pause now so that you can color your river. Alright, now that you have your river or lake or ocean colored, you need to decide what is going to go on your bridge. And I found some little Lego guys at my house, so I'm going to have this be a bridge for Lego guys to walk across when they're hiking. You might have some cars at your house, so if you want, you can decide to have your cars go over the bridge. So I'm gonna make a little walking path that I want people to kind of use by my ocean, and I'm gonna have a starting point over there, and then I'm gonna kind of have a ending part or the next part of the walk. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to color those in now. So if you have decided to make a road or a pathway, you'll want to pause now and draw that. All right, there you go. That is my pond and my walking path and my forest that I want my people to be able to cross. So now you get to the point where you have to decide what type of a bridge you want. If you've listened to the story already, you've already seen this picture. This was in structures. So we have basically 3 different types of bridge, and you get to decide what type bridge will work best for your cars or people to cross. Alright, so I've decided that I am probably going to want to make a girder bridge. I think that'd be the easiest kind. It's got some supports in the water and then it's straight across, so that would be really nice, I think, for my people to walk across. If you want, you can try the arch bridge. However, it still has the 2 supports and you're kind of walking on top is straight, but then you have a support on the bottom that's kind of curved. A suspension bridge would be kind of hard to do with the supplies we have. However, if you have some yarn or thread at your house, you can definitely give suspension bridge a try, because those are going to have the 2 supports, and then it uses cables to hold up the bridge. Alright, so I'm looking at my supplies, and I've kind of decided I need something stronger for my supports. So I kind of looked around my house, and I have some chopsticks. Okay. You don't have to add anything if you don't want to, but you could always use soda cans or paper rolls if you want to add some supplies for a sturdier base. That might be a really good idea. So I decided I think I'm gonna start out with the strong, sturdy base on the bottom. You could always stand them up, like like so, but my problem was with that is I don't think it would be very good at standing. So I've decided I'm going to make a nice sturdy base. And I'm going to, you can definitely use your glue. I'm going to use a glue stick, a glue gun, and that is just for recording purposes, okay? So I definitely want to put some glue on my walking path here and here to kind of start out with that nice sturdy base. Okay, so now this is just a simple bridge at this point. People could walk across this, but if you kind of look at my Lego guy, it's not very wide. I mean, he could easily fall to each side, so we need something a little more for our bridge. Okay? And my area, I've decided, does flood in the spring. We live in Wisconsin, and when the snow starts to melt, it comes up really high. So I also want my bridge to be a little bit higher. So I think I'm going to take one of my straws, and I'm going to cut it to make some supports to make it stand. Now you can estimate this if you want. I've decided I like to measure things. So I've got my straw, and I think that 2 inches tall would be really nice. So I've got 2 inches here, 1, 2. I'm gonna make a mark, so I cut there, 1, 2. Gonna make a mark and cut there, 1, 2. Oh, that's gonna be perfect. I think that's going to be perfect. And I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut my straw. So this part might be hard to see. So just know I'm cutting. There we go. There we go. Here are my supports. And I think one's going to be just a little short. So if you look, one is a little short and I want them all the same size. So I think I am just going to take a little bit off another one. So I really want them to be the same size. So as you can see, you can always line them up too. And then draw a line for cutting purposes. And voila! Alright, I have my supports. And I am gonna kind of like glue them on the side here. I think that would be really good. Again, you can use Elmer's glue. You might have to wait until things dry though. Which is why I'm using a hot glue gun. Oops. Uh-oh. Oops, these are, ended up with another one that's really kind of short.
Did you knock over the fan?
Alright, now I need the supports on the other side. Okay. Just gonna put a little extra glue. I don't want my supports going anywhere. All right, now I'm gonna just set that off to the side for a minute and let that dry. So now I need something that's gonna go on top, okay, of my bridge, because I want my Lego guys to be able to walk across it. So, and I basically have all of these straws left that I can use for my bridge. Alright, so I think I'm gonna start by gluing some together on the sides. So I'm gonna put my glue right here, or you can use tape at this point, go ahead if you have it, or Elmer's glue would work too. And then I'm going to stick another one right next to it. There you go. And I've got a good start on my bridge. And let's see, I'm gonna just glue like 5 of them together. Okay, about 3 done.
I gotta go get my towel.
All right. All right, I've got it started where I have 5 of my straws kind of glued together. And I'm going to kind of test it. And I don't know, I think I need like one more, because I think my guy, he can sit on the bridge, but it might be kind of wobbly. So I think I'm going to need one more. There we go. There you go. I think that'll be a nice little bridge for my guy. Alright, so might be kind of bumpy. Didn't do a very good job of gluing these on straight, but let's see what we got. So I have voila. And I'm just gonna glue these. I think I need a little more glue. I'm gonna glue on my bridge. Okay, I've got plenty of room just in case it floods in the spring. Okay, I got nice strong supports. And my guy does it hold my guy up? Oh. It does hold my guy up. It's a little wobbly, so he's not going to be able to stand on it. If you have cars, you can try see if it'll hold up your car. Now the problem kind of is, wait a second, how am I going to get from the top of the bridge to the ground? So you might want to have a ramp on yours if you have some extra pipe cleaners. Okay, and I think I'm going to use some paper for my ramp. Just going to set my road aside here for a sec, let that all dry. So I'm going to use my paper for my ramp. Ooh, voila. There we go. Just went ahead and I cut my ramp out. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and glue that on. Voila. And if you want, you can even take some little pieces, and I think I've got like a little ladder for my guy to climb. Voila. So now I have a little ramp that my guy can climb, a bridge over the river, and I'm gonna stop here because of time purposes, but then I could always make another ramp shoop, down here, or he could jump and go about his day. Alright, so I know you guys will have a lot of fun with this project. Feel free to be as creative as you want with the supplies that you have. Remember, you're not limited to the supplies that we're giving you. Feel free to use anything from the recycling bin, wash it up, cut up, You can use soda bottles or water bottles if you want to cut them up. If you've got like wooden sticks like I have, just make sure it's okay with mom and dad. You can use those, but have fun with it. Be creative. And have a great day, guys.